Welcome back to another episode of Ask the Attorney. I'm your host, Alex Alexander with Client Focus Media. Today, I'm super excited to bring Ayesha. You know what? I just screwed that up, so back off and try it again. Ayeshinaye. I put it in the wrong place. I apologize, Ayeshinaye. I do apologize. There we go. Had to put it where I could see it. All right, in 3, 2, welcome back to another episode of Ask the Attorney. I'm your host, Alex Alexander with Client Focus Media. Today, I'm really excited to bring Ayeshinaye Smith from Smith Dominguez, PLLC, attorneys and counselors at law, a planning and solution-oriented firm. And they can be found on the web at smithdominguez.com. Welcome, Ayeshinaye. How are you today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm getting by. Thank you very much for being on the show today. So you and I spoke a little bit before we came on screen, and one of the things I kind of asked you was, what brought you into the field of law? Would you mind just kind of telling us a little bit about how you got into law?
Yeah, I'm that person who, as long as I can remember, I always knew I wanted to be an attorney. So I was 5, 4, I don't know. Just my whole life, I've always pictured being an attorney. I used to love the judge shows on TV. I still do. I used to ask my mom to take me to court when I was little, and she would take me. Now you can't do that here in North Carolina. You can't take kids to court unless they're a part of the case. But I used to go and just watch cases when I was little. And it really made me say, I want to do this. I want to do family law. I want to help people. The lawyers were the ones helping people. That was what I saw. That's what I understood. And so I just wanted to be able to do that. And I kind of just based my education and career path towards getting to that goal.
That's awesome. You're right. These days, children aren't allowed in, which I think, obviously, it's good and bad, right? But I think to be able to give someone that experience to see the different sides and how people react to each other and how the whole judicial system works is incredible. It's a great learning experience. Obviously, for you, it worked very well. So when you got out of law school, what did you do first?
When I got out of law school, I took the bar and I started my firm immediately. I have a partner, so she kind of had like maybe a month behind, because we have to still go through a lot of different layers of the process before we can get sworn in. So in the month of waiting for her to get her swearing in, I kind of just started doing a lot of the little administrative things to start the business. We had done a lot of planning during law school, so I just kind of started working on the groundwork. And then when she was ready, we submitted everything, and we've been rolling ever since.
Good for you. That's awesome. And so the name of the firm is smithdominguez.com, or Smith Dominguez PLLC. And I noticed that your tagline was a planning and solution-oriented firm. Tell us a little bit more about your primary focus at Smith Dominguez.
Yeah, so when we first started, it was just Alexia and I. So I would say our focus still is the same. We are legacy planners, so we like to look at clients holistically and look at where we can meet them. When they come, it may be because they want to buy a home. That's what my partner does. She does real estate transactions and business work. For me, it could be that, they're having a transition in their family life. So maybe someone has passed away, or they're thinking about expanding their family, or the family is breaking up. And so they're looking for me for maybe divorce or custody or estate planning. So we still have those same basics right now. It's just that we're growing in our practice areas to make sure that we can support our clients more holistically.
Yeah, so you get into the estate planning side of things. And I think a lot of people feel that have an estate planner, you need to be A, rich, and B, old. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and how you help people?
That's the biggest misconception. I help everyone, because what I say is, do you have a bank account, or do you have a home, or do you have a car? And do you have people that you care about? You're going to have at least yes to 2 of those things. And if you have that, then you need to have an estate plan in place, because the states, no matter where you live, they have one for you. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's what you would want, or what would even work for everyone else. So I think that it's very important to make sure that your wishes are known while you're here. So that way, when you're gone, you're still speaking for yourself and advocating for you because you're your best advocate.
That's awesome, and you're completely right. I mean, you don't want to worry about probate because obviously that is not in anyone's best interest. That's a pain. Yeah, pain. So it makes more sense for someone to get a hold of someone like you and say, "Hey, look, let's plan this out now." And now, this has been very informative, and I apologize for running out of time. It's very quick, but I want to thank you for being on the show today, and thank everyone out there for tuning into this episode of Ask the Attorney. If you'd like to learn more about Ayeshinaye, you can go to their website, which is smithdominguez.com, or right here at iwanttabuzz.com. Do something good for yourself and do something good for others.